I've fallen and I can't get up. Help. Do you ever have moments when you feel like you're just on the ground and need help getting up? When I was younger, I used to joke about that "help, I've fallen and I can't get up" advertisements. I never imagined being older and experiencing the real trauma of falling. But we need help. Every one of us. Even if you're a really young person watching this, watch and learn. There will come times when you need help picking yourself up or getting up. Listen to these words from Psalm 18. The cords of death encompassed me, and the torrents of ungodliness terrified me. The cords of Sheol surrounded me. The snares of death confronted me. In my distress, I called upon the Lord and cried to my God for help. And my cry for help before him came into his ears. Hi friends, I'm Andy Ross, pastor at Northminster Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. And I want us to think on this Tuesday morning, well, how does God help us? The writer Bob Goff tells of how once a year his family and friends gather at a camp and they have a wonderful retreat time together. And at the end, they celebrate before they leave by making nylon bracelet cords for each other, cords that will remind them of how they are there for each other to grab hold and help up if ever they need it. It's one of the reasons I like to wear these kinds of things. Goff tells that there's a tradition among maritimers, sailors, that if you're not an officer, if you're just a working crewman, there's a tradition of putting a nylon cord around your wrist because sailors know how difficult it is if you've fallen overboard to grab a slippery hand to rescue that person. And so the sailing tradition among those experienced is that when you're a part of the crew, you wear a nylon cord on your wrist so that it's easier for the other sailors to grab hold of you, grab that cord, and pull you up and aboard. Last night, a church member called and left a message, and I was worried. I called the person back, "Are you okay?" And the church member said, "Oh, I'm fine, but I'm just worried about this other person in our church. He seems really discouraged. Maybe, Andy, if you called him, that would help." That's how church works. That's how God rescues us. Listen to this other verse in Psalm 18. He sent from on high. He reached and drew me out of many waters. We've been in deep waters lately. Some of us are feeling like we've fallen and we never planned on it. Or we're stuck. Or we're very afraid. We feel like we're treading water or even drowning. How can you wear a nylon cord of rescue? More importantly, how do you need to reach over the boat and grab the hand of someone you know who is hurting, struggling? Grab them in love. Encourage them. Pray with them. And be an element of Christ's salvation and peace for them. Let's wear the bracelet today. Let's be God's agents of rescue and healing. Blessings on your Tuesday.